What's up, doll collectors, hobbyists, fabs, and besties? I'm Toya, an adult doll collector. Welcome to my miniverse. Since I got my alphabet nails, I thought we could take a quick trip back to Oz and check out a few minis, like the Wicked Ozzy and Balloons reveal. I saw these on Mattel's website with prices ranging from about $10 to $11, depending on where you find them. This is a surprise toy, but a friend of mine said there's a code on the bottom of the box. But if you're shopping online, well then you're just gonna get what you get. There are 5 to collect, which could be the Wizard, Fiyero, Glinda, Elphaba, or Madame Morrible. The number on the bottom of this box is 9085. So if my information is correct and that is indeed a code, it belongs to... Oh, that's pink. Oh goodness, is this Glinda? Is it Glinda? And oh, that's a pink balloon. Well, pink and purple with a gold gear on the front with a butterfly and a brown basket. I think I'm supposed to pull these apart. Okay, that's pretty cool. And what do we do next? What do we do next? Does this open? Oh, yeah, it does. There are 2 bags inside. I think this one has the character, so let's just make a little cut at the top. And yeah, we got Glinda wearing her pink dress, and it looks like she's a little bobblehead. She can move at the arms and bend at the waist. Okay, oh, you can see little shoes underneath. I like all those little details. She's finished all the way around, and it looks like she might be able to hold accessories. Here's a close-up of her face. This figure has large eyes and a pink lip color. She's a little shiny. In the other bag, looks like we have the parts for the balloon that we have to put together. So she has her own balloon to fly around Oz. Oops, almost didn't see this. They come with an accessory in the bag with the figure that we can just place right on her head and it stays. Okay, that's kind of cute. There are pegs inside the basket so we can attach the figure, and there's a dial on the side so we can make her move. I bought mine online, so I wasn't able to check the numbers on the bottom of the box. And this number is the same, 985. So do I have a double? Or is this not the code? Let's find out. Opening box, 985 again. Is this pink? Yes, it's pink. We got double Glindas. And these balloons, or these 2 Glinda balloons, come with a small lift that is optional to use if they need a little more headspace. This one has a different number, 995. Let's see if it's a different character. And all right, there's a little circle, which is, all right, that looks kind of like a dark purple. And I'm pretty certain this is not Glinda. Let's see the balloon. It's blue with light blue, and there's a straw medallion on the front. So I think this is going to be Fiyero. And yep, he's a bobblehead dressed in blue. He has a brown bag that we can detach on the side so we can place it over one shoulder, and he's good to go. This figure is less than 3 inches tall, probably around 2 3/4. I think the little hot air balloons are kind of cute, and there's a small ring at the top so you can hang them. If surprise boxes aren't your thing, then let's check out this 5 mini doll pack. Students of Shiz, we're getting 10 plus total pieces for about $24 to $25. On the back, we can see all the figures in this collection, like Bach with a bag, Nessa Rose. She comes with her chair with wheels that can turn. They're a gold color with a red rim. There's a spot to hold stuff in the back. She can be removed from the chair, can bend at the waist and at the knee. Oh, and they can turn at the waist too. Wait, can Bach turn at the waist? Yeah, And I like how it's possible to balance them to stand. We get Fiyero in a different outfit from the balloon reveal, but he has the same bag and a flower accessory. And it looks like his legs can move separately. Ah, they can! We get Elphaba in a school uniform and glasses. She also has a bag, and her braids are pulled up into a ponytail. And we get Glinda in her school clothes as well with a pink bag. Her hairstyle is a little different from the balloon Glinda, which is awesome. So if we collect both, we don't get repeats. This set also comes with a drink that the figures can hold and a book that can open. If you're looking for more accessories, here's the Emerald City dessert cart. I'm not sure about the official price, but I've seen this for about $16 to $19. We get a green and gold colored cart where the wheels turn. There's a pink umbrella that can also turn, a display shelf underneath with little pegs where we can place the included accessories, like this super cute little cupcake. There's a finger bracket on the side so the figures can hold it. There's a hole underneath so we can place it and secure it on the display. We have a yellow cupcake with green frosting, a cupcake with pink frosting, a pink dish with a whipped treat, a green drink, which looks like the same sculpt as the one that comes with the students. There is storage on the side of the cart. We get a menu with a chalkboard sticker. Mine is crooked. The other side is green with a sculpted hot air balloon and pegs so we can attach it to the front of the cart. We get Elphaba in a dark purple sparkly dress with a green basket that she can hold. Her braids are pulled back into a ponytail. There's a waist bracket so we can put her in the chair on the cart and she can go for a ride around Oz. Then head back to the so popular dorm room playset. I found this playset for about $26. There is so much wicked stuff for the minis. I would love to see something similar for the larger dolls. Aww, but look at Elphaba with her mini. Back to the playset. We get 10 total pieces, including Glinda, ready for bed. Right out of the box, we get a small building. It's like a light blue with a touch of green. The base is a mauve color. I can see gold around the windows. Paperboard inserts. We have a pink rail here. On the other side, there's a faux door, a lavender window, another gold window. So just looking at the outside, there's a lot of colors. There's a roof with cutouts to let light in. On the side, there's a latch that we can open to open the playset. We have 2 bags and a little tiny room with floral wallpaper, pink columns. We even have a little printed dresser. On the other side, we can see luggage and a dress. There's a light fixture hanging from the top that can turn, so Glinda can hold on and swing around. There's a pink doorway so they can go out onto a balcony. On the other side, there's a picture of Glinda's luggage. The wall can be lowered, revealing a small room with that purple window. It has green wallpaper and a lot of books. On the floor, there's a sculpted wood grain and a spot for the characters to spin around. Let's add Glinda so we can see how it works. All right, like that, I guess. Yeah. I do wish this playset also came with Elphaba since she was in this scene. Let's open the bags and we find a bed for Elphaba. It's purple with sculpted details. There's a plastic pillow where we can hide her small green bottle underneath. Here's the bottle with our Elphaba doll, in case you were wondering what it looked like. The pillow fits onto the bed and we can place it over here in the corner for Elphaba. We got a small pink trunk for Glinda that can open. In the other bag, we get Glinda's bed, which has a sculpted headboard and covers. She has a pink pillow that also has a place for the bottle. We have a pink vase with a flower, a purse, and a small silver-colored accessory. I think this is a cute mini doll room, and I wouldn't mind seeing it in 1/6 scale. Almost forgot. Elphaba with the cart has green glasses. My bad. I think these minifigures could totally be dolls for dolls. Like if the dolls had 18-inch dolls. we can make it look like our Barbies have their own Wicked collection and are setting them up to take pictures so they can join in on the Wicked fun. But I did pick up something that was made for our 1/6 scale world. It's Glinda's Glamorous closet. I paid about $32 for this. It says it has 10 plus pieces and 2 unique looks. We get what looks like a stack of trunks. It has gold-colored plastic, a pink handle on the top, and what feels like paperboard. So it's kind of like a gold frame with paperboard inserts. Here's the front and here's the back. So it is finished all the way around. Let's lift the latch in the front so we can open it. The bottom folds down and we can see the whole closet. There's a mirror in the center with printed details on the sides that look like clothes. There's a bar going across the top. It can swing open. There are hooks on the sides and little shelves with printed backgrounds for storage. We can see printed shoes, bags, hat boxes. At the bottom, we have a couple paper bags and a doll stand wrapped in tissue. And we can attach the stand onto the bottom for a display. And it's still removable. Let's open the bags. In the yellow bag, we find a pink sleeveless top and a pink hanger with a butterfly that we can hang on the bar. We have a light pink skirt that is only pleated in the front and Velcros in the back. In the purple bag, we find a lavender dress that looks similar to her pink dress from the movie. It has sleeves, comes with a hanger, and the print goes all the way around. Since it was in a bag, it's a little wrinkled. Our other accessories are pink glasses and a headband. I think we got this headband before. We got a purse, which I know we've gotten before. Yep, it's just a different color. We got a purple necklace, a pink hairbrush, 2 magazines on a heavy cardstock. They are folded and can open and are blank on the other side. She has a pink plastic journal that can open and has a sculpted pen inside, a pair of solid pink shoes, and a pair of lavender. Here we have it in blue, so yes, these are designs we've seen before. And the pink shoes are similar to the yellow and pink ombre shoes. Let's take an outfit and get Glinda dressed, then brush her hair. There we go, and she's ready for the day. I like that there's a removable doll stand included. I like that we are getting fashion without having to buy a doll. I personally would have liked to have seen this dress in pink because that's what I saw in the movie. But if I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments down below. I would have liked to have seen some different styles with the shoes, and I would have liked for the back to have been plastic rather than paperboard, just because I think it's a little thin and I am concerned about wear, and I can see through it in some of the gaps. But for me, her closet was such a memorable part of the movie that I'm happy to see it showing up in the doll world. And I would love to see more like fashion and accessories for Elphaba, so we can have more Wicked fun. But if you're looking for a quick craft, and you've got a few doll boxes lying around, let's cut out the sides of the box, take 3 or 4, trim off the top, take paper. I made a quick printable inspired by the dorm room wallpaper, glue the sides of the box onto the back of the paper, connecting several together, trim off the excess paper to make a quick room divider or privacy screen using the doll packaging for the doll who's a Wicked fan. Thank you for joining us while we checked out a few things from Wicked. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Instagram and YouTube at MyFroggyStuff and Bella of MyFroggyStuff on Instagram. And we will see you next time. Bye!